Today we answer the question, would a mediocre gamer like rock and roll racing? Rock and roll racing was made in 1993 by Silicon and Synapse, which is actually Blizzard before they were named Blizzard. So I'm going to cut out the riffraff and give you my pitch for this game right up front. Do you like rock and roll? Do you like racing? Then boy, do I have a treat for you, because you are right here. No, but I'm being so serious. Now, when I thought rock and roll music, I was curious to see how they were going to pull that off, but they grabbed some rock classics like Bad to the Bone and Paranoid and made them 16-bit, and it sounds awesome. So you combine some rock and roll with drifting around a corner while shooting missiles at your friends, and you are in for a great time. So this game takes place hundreds of years after the classic Indy 500, and racing went intergalactic. And from what the manual says, 7.8 billion people tune into these races across 17 planets, so no pressure. By the way, those sponsorship deals today would be insane. So there's 3 different difficulties, and since we are mediocre gamers, we're gonna go ahead and pick this one. I ended up going veteran in some of these videos, but I had to be honest with myself starting out. Bad thing is though, you can't unlock the higher circuits in rookie mode. Now you want to go ahead and make sure that you start off with the color black, because that is the most menacing, and the other colors just aren't very rock and roll. So you start out in this Bush League circuit, and you have 8 races to reach a predetermined score in order to move up. And you can move up faster than 8 races if you're a consistent winner. And then if you keep winning, you can use those earnings to buy upgrades. Here is the upgrade screen. So you can upgrade your engine, your turbo, weapons, tires, etc, etc. But the first thing you want to do is buy the better car. That's just some free game for you. Now, it was funny when I first played this game, I was thinking, these controls are trash. But actually, my car was just buns. Once I got some upgrades, it felt alright. Not that it made me much better, I mean, watch this clip. If you really want to laugh, watch this clip. I mean, what is that? What am I trying to do here? Sometimes I look at my past gaming self and I just have sympathy. But that's why I called this channel Mediocre Gaming. It's not like I had a choice. I wasn't going to go pro. This is where I found out if it looks like a shortcut on this game, it's not. But let's go ahead and move on from this clip. Now, the other thing I like about rock and roll racing is the announcer. It kind of reminds me of that one from NBA Jam, and I love it until I don't. It's great when you have all that personality saying, Snake is dominating the race, and then a guitar riff right after that. It just hits different. But when he says, Snake looks lost out there, I mean, it does sting a little. Now, what keeps the game fun for me is how you can keep upgrading your car. You earn money by placing in each race, or you can just pick it up on the track. And the higher you place, the more money you get, the more upgrades you can buy. And don't worry if you go on a losing streak, this game does have a password system. Man, tire screeching and rock and roll just never gets old. Now, another thing I wanted to mention is the winning screen. This is a fun touch to this game. I love to hear 4th place is, or whoever's in 4th place, is in another time zone. I mean, I love hearing that until I don't, if you know what I mean. And I like having a health bar at the top right, and then seeing the smoke come from your car as you take damage. It gives you that adrenaline spike when you know you got your opponent on the ropes and you got one more missile to try and set him back. It also makes you clinch and lean forward when it's you smoking. It just adds to the overall vibe rather than there being no health bar and you can be just taken out by a red shell at any given point. Not to knock a cartoon racer, I love them, but sometimes you're not feeling that dropping a banana peel vibe. You're feeling a leaving tire spike vibe. So you can shoot lasers, missiles, drop hazards like tire spikes, or use a special boost ability like turbo. The top bar will show you how many you have and you get it refreshed with each lap that you make. The top bar also tells you how many laps you have, so if you know you can take it easy, or if you got time to catch up, or there's just no hope for you. The maps change depending on what planet you're on, and the tracks get more complex too. Then you'll get different cars depending on what planet you're on, and it's kind of fun to see how they'll change with the environment. Also forgot to mention there's a little mini map in the top left of your screen, and that kind of just shows you where you're at in the race. Now I gotta be honest, I've played the campaign on rookie mode and veteran mode, but I have yet to link up with my friends and play this couch co-op, and I know that would be the best way to play it. So imagine instead of hitting an NPC with a missile, it's your best friend. Now that's just good family fun right there. So if you like a combat racer but want a little more edge to it or a little more bite, I think this might be the game for you. It's got a ton of pick up and play value. It would make for a rowdy night with your friends. The soundtrack's great. The controls are just great for a racer. And on top of that, you can drop some scratch and upgrade your rig. I mean, I just had a ton of fun playing this game. So would a mediocre gamer like rock and roll racing? The answer is yes.